Say is.
I get it now.
There we go. Reach back.
One that was plugged in.
Nah.
Just blew that bitch like a carpet.
Good. Put it all the way in.
What?
That's
Sir,
how we
come on,
did
sit
it.
down.
Oh,
Yeah, sit down.
you can't say nothing. You shut your neck.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, we good.
Better let the people through the door.
But man, like I was saying before the microphone was tweaking, we apologize for being late. Due to unforeseen reasons, you know, life be happening.
Unusual delays.
You know what I'm saying? But we definitely appreciate y'all for still tuning in.
On bro now.
But yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's gonna be a good show, as always. A lot of good conversation.
How many people on here?
We finna go get their ass back.
Went to the camera.
We gonna go on and get started, man. Introductions. Another episode of Class A Dickheads. I'm 60K, aka I'm Big Draco. They Lil Pee Wee. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that.
Who you fuck with y'all?
We talk about
Look, Pee Wee, I don't like that. You can do something better than that. That shit garbage.
Hey, shout out
Do you think I care what you don't like? I don't.
It's all good.
I agree with
So
you.
next,
Fuck that.
Hey, but the fact that he did all that, I can't see him inside means what exactly? He talking about shit. CTK, J, Big Drake, whatever that goof ass shit he was saying.
go ahead, Homicide, C, Nasty, C, whatever the fuck you want to
I
go.
went in there and go out and do all that.
C, Spitter.
It's Chris. But nah, you fucked it up. You church boy for that.
Stop talking. Next. Introduce yourself, bro. I'm tired of you talking. Next.
I ain't done.
Next.
Fuck this nigga.
Next.
Chris, your church.
Cut.
You know what I'm saying?
On to the next. Not the next scene. Next. Leon, go ahead, man.
Stupid ass nigga.
Next.
Yeah, go ahead, Chuck. You goofy. You gotta
Hello.
cut this shit out.
I'm Dion.
That's Dion, y'all.
Hello. We're just gonna keep it a little professional here. Headed
Dion,
to
stop with that bullshit.
Dre over there, Double Cup Dre. Go ahead, Dre.
What's the word?
My boy, Cool Two Stacks over there. We got a good episode, man. Hopefully, sorry for being late. We sick of this rain. We're gonna go on here and get into the episode, but we definitely sick of this goddamn rain.
Show. Kick stuff off. How I feel about they free fucking Bill Cosby, man. Free Bill Cosby. Yeah, I feel about that. Thoughts?
Go ahead.
What you think, Dre?
Well, you know, I looked into the case on a website called. I'm lying. Look, hey,
You should have went into it and said I'm lying.
hey, Bill getting out, bro. I don't know what's going on. I just seen the picture. He looked happy. His lawyer looked happy. Now I don't know if it was dismissed, if it dropped, or did they find some
I did the hell out of I said it was coming out.
thrown out?
It was, yeah.
Yeah,
conviction
so
was
that
thrown out.
kind of make me think like it can, it's a lot of
He was
things.
gone, what, 3 years? 3 4?
Two.
It feels
Two.
way longer than
Two.
that.
Because
Nah,
he
it
got
do
locked
feel-
up right.
it do
He
feel
got locked
longer.
up right before R. Kelly got locked up.
Hope say it got like that.
That's a little different, though.
What's a little different?
The shit with him and R. Kelly?
Peeing on girls,
No,
and giving girls.
said church, you wild. I wasn't even finna get into what was done. The difference is R. Kelly shit is on tape. And you know what I'm saying? They got footage. All the
substantial evidence.
all the Bill Cosby shit from the 80s. This is
Bill
all
Cosby-
hearsay. You know what I'm
Bill
saying?
Cosby didn't necessarily deny what he did either. Though.
Yeah,
But
and let me
He
just
talking to the
disclaimer.
party too. That's how the
Disclaimer.
motherfuckers got out.
We not rooting for Bill. We just saying he getting out.
Them hoes
I
lying.
ain't rooting.
He said them
know.
hoes lying.
I don't know nothing what C-Spitter talk about. I don't know, bro.
30 years ago.
Nah,
let this
that's
shit go.
that's a fact though. It could have been 30 years ago, but it could have happened.
Nah,
Could have been
and-
something that's called him.
okay, I feel it. But all of them admitted to kicking it and partying like that and motherfucking whooping each other.
I do
Yeah.
feel like his
You know what I'm
status
saying?
played a big role in that.
Nah, they
respect
was
sometimes.
saying a lot of stuff about how Bill was even on the set, the Cosby Show, how
Man.
he was treating people, how
Who you can equate
he
this
was
shit
running
to.
that shit, bro.
Him and what's the old boy that the big producer Weinstein. Now you can equate that shit to, but, you know what I'm saying?
Who was
He got them with them same allegations. That's the one who was talking about he finna die. When they had him in the wheelchair, he's walking, he's able body and then right to lead up to
over
the
people.
Harvey Weinstein. That's his name.
Yeah.
Harvey
I was
Weinstein.
gonna
Now
say
you know what I'm
him.
saying because they was both in positions of power. So
Yeah.
like, alright, okay, cool. But it was different though.
I ain't
Church
trying to make it no race thing,
Nah,
no,
you
but
know,
Weinstein
nah,
had some. He had some recent shit.
nah, yeah, I feel like
At that time.
even it becomes a racial thing, but y'all know Bill was about to come up on. I think what was that? Was it
CBS?
CBS?
Yeah.
It was real. I thought it was just
He-
Nah, he was gonna drop that bag. Even
Church had bread.
even with Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is trying
What he
to
bought
buy
the
some
beat
Friends.
about.
Friends.
No,
right?
I'm about to say what
It's a
Michael
lot.
Jackson did about it.
It's and that can be that's allegations, you know. Not he was trying to get CBS. We're talking
Oh, yeah,
about Prince and all them, but I mean, the black man had too much power. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
his own
Now,
TV
now,
network?
but that make me think like the stuff was true, but they swept it under the rug because you know he was going along with the program. But like, oh, you trying to? I bet let's pull out that shit.
I don't even
We
think
got
it's
him.
like being true. It just having a smell your name. You supposed to be a married man because he was with. If I'm not mistaken, he was with Camille at that time, and she knew what it was.
Bill Cosby, sweater man.
She knew what it was. This is
He was the real Junior.
America's dad. You know what I'm saying? This was like, okay, cool. You knew what the fuck he was doing.
Nah, he was American Dad. Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like a lot of them have dirt on a lot of people. But
That
it's
was
like,
a
we
bullshit case.
ain't pressing the button until you do. You know
until
what
we
I'm saying?
need to.
Until we need.
That was a bullshit case.
Yeah, I mean,
Like Jeffrey Epstein, Weinstein, legitimate. They shouldn't have.
Oh,
You gotta
Wait,
understand
you
how.
said Harvey at first.
No, Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein was
Epstein.
also-
Oh, the white dude on
Who had the island?
damn.
That's the one that they
that
said
shit was wild,
killed
bro.
himself.
He be.
That
he
shit was
came-
wild, bro.
He became a millionaire out of nowhere.
But like I said,
But out of nowhere, we just
That's
we
why
just
you
want
gotta-
people to.
that's
Nah, a
why-
lot of people even said it. Like you watch the documentary, a lot of people say like, "Who is this guy? Where did he come from?"
They lie.
They won one of
He was
us.
behind the scenes, bro. But he
You-
always
anybody-
been that man.
Anybody
bro.
with higher stature.
Anybody
than
that's
who he
anybody
was.
that's touching some bread, the motherfuckers need to know. No,
They know, bro.
Ain't no anybody.
There
just
you
ain't
go.
gotta know.
People that need
They
to know.
need to know. The general public.
That
right
nigga
now.
was getting bread,
It's like
but-
this shit.
I mean,
bro. It wasn't for us to know him.
I mean, my,
You know what I'm saying?
my thoughts on it, right? Bill Cosby case was like, it was in the media, you know, a whole lot, and I think the fact that he was trying to buy CBS had a lot to do with it. But why we ain't talk about Jared from Subway?
Oh yeah.
Nah, for real, bro. He got knocked on like 12, 13 counts of child
That shit
pornography.
didn't even come across the news.
Like you heard how Jared got locked
It did
up.
briefly.
He got
first
tied.
day it broke. You saw it on the news.
That's
After they
that's
came
all
out.
you heard about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't how they did Bill Cosby, how they did R. Kelly. Now granted, R. Kelly's was very
Blatant.
he was out of pocket,
Yeah,
but
he peed on somebody. He peed on
No,
somebody.
and then his reaction after the fact. I mean, so what is defining a teenager? So you gotta be quiet. Whatever that wild shit he said on there in the church, why would you say that? As your publicist, church, come on, that ain't it. That ain't the move. And then he had his friends also saying, "Oh, well, we remember you going out of high school. You need to go to jail too, you goofy
No,
motherfucker."
all them should have went to jail.
You know what I'm saying? Because you knew
all
about it.
them knew. But Bill, you know what I'm saying?
so with
The old as hell.
You
Getting
about
out.
80?
That nigga old as hell. That nigga ain't even got no eyebrows. Dion, how you feel, bro? Mama, that nigga eyebrows. That's how you do.
I ain't really get to hear too much about it. I'm just listening basically on what y'all just said so far. I definitely agree with what Tay said. They're going to shine a light on it more. And what you said, Dre, with the black man having too much power. I'm sorry, I don't know if it was you or Christian that said it.
All of them.
But having too much power as a black man, they're gonna instantly try to take you out. So I feel like that was definitely a thing right there. But like you said, wrong is wrong.
I'm looking at my shoulder.
Oh, I was just trying to say, Phil.
How would I feel on my shoulder?
Nah, like you said, wrong is wrong, but
If
innocent until proven guilty.
Until proven guilty.
That was
So that's
bullshit.
the law. That's the
He was guilty
Until proven innocent.
the verdict.
yeah, but I think I don't know what that was, but we'll see if he quiet after this. If he quiet, it was like, all right, bro, we'll let you out.
But
You better not do shit.
But the funny thing though, anytime, and not to like overly harp on it, but with your situation you spoke on a couple of episodes ago, whenever something like that is thrown out there, no matter what happened, you guilty until a motherfucker clear your name. Even if you was in that area, you like, yo, I don't want my name to be associated with no shit like that. Even if you're like, this bitch lying. I know she lying, she knows she lying. But to the public, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker paint whatever picture they want to paint. Oh, well, he's always had cases of this. Why the fuck y'all ain't mentioned it, man?
Yeah.
He was in a position of power. So, fuck that man. So it's cool to go along with the shit as long as you get what you want. So you tell your daughter that, man.
For sure.
That shit don't make no sense. 30 years ago, niggas always talking about what he did, this, that, and the third. Get your George Washington looking ass about here. About trying that shit they tell
That
you.
definitely coming on somebody. That's the same thing with the R. Kelly stuff though. Like years later, everybody want to come and say this, that, and the third. Nah, I don't know I don't know all the
That
details.
to be proven though, like,
Oh yeah, you pissed off.
no, that the mother's getting paid. Him actually writing up shit to like get them when they 16 and
They got a
17.
Netflix series on this. They ain't got nothing on bill.
Now all of everybody that has something to do with the R. Kelly shit, the mothers who knew, the fathers who was up with it, cause that was a
The
whole
other
month.
people on tour,
You know what I'm saying?
workers,
All
security
these
guards.
rappers, 'cause
everybody,
it's
bro.
funny.
It was a chain, bro.
It's funny when all that shit started happening. You'd be at the barbershop or something, and motherfuckers would be laughing like, damn, like, hey, we need to shut the fuck up, like, cause motherfuckers on that same type of time, or they knew about it. Like, oh, Kels was wild back in the day.
They ain't
Man, everybody the motherfucker up, bro. That shit ain't even, everybody going to jail. That's the motherfucker. He not going by himself. This shit bigger than Nino Brown. What's crazy, man?
Yeah, but like I don't really know too much. About
Yeah,
it.
like
all I know is the man coming home.
Oh no, he out, ain't he?
Yeah, maybe
He probably getting discharged.
Man, they ain't finna just let nobody out.
No, I'm gonna say no. He was on the. He did a press
Not no black
conference.
man. Oh, he did.
Just on a conspiracy theory type time, right? What if Bill knows something? He got some type of
He do.
information.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, if he,
That's the reason he was trying to buy that.
it's a
money he
double-edged
got-
sword, bro. It's a double-edged
You know what I'm
sword,
saying?
bro.
Like who can lose the most? And it's like, hey,
Nah,
I'm in
but-
here, but I still got.
Ain't nobody finna listen to him, bro. Ain't nobody finna listen to no black man, bro.
That's why they put the smoke on his name.
Hey,
He came out talking crazy, motherfucker. Been okay.
Hey, no, see that's funny you say that, right? Because I remember watching an interview with Dr. Sebi, however you say his name. No disrespect, Sebi. No disrespect to his people, you know what I'm saying? But I watched the interview about him. He was on the Breakfast Club and he was talking about Oprah and how he went to all these big name networks, him being the black man who cured AIDS and other type of
Herpes or something.
other diseases he cured it naturally from the earth. And he was like, if I got the cure and I'm going to all these big name people, why ain't nobody helping me? Why y'all hiding it? I was like, I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, cause you would think Oprah, who doing all that for them kids in Africa, shout out to her. But every time a black man is being down, you know what I'm saying? She the first one to hop on R. Kelly, Kobe.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. But at the end of the day, I ain't saying that's her job, but like just how like motherfucker, she probably didn't want to do this.
No.
She ain't talking about Harvey Weinstein, bro.
Listen, bro.
She
I'm
talking
just
about-
saying, bro. She don't pick who she get to talk to.
Yes, she do. I mean, but then I feel what he's saying too.
At the end of the
She's
day,
an employee.
It's somebody
she's an
controlling,
employee,
yeah.
bro. She got
Somebody
a boss,
can check
bro.
what she, you know what I'm saying?
She got a
Somebody
boss.
over her.
She got a boss, and she got to play along with the narrative that they want to show. You know what I'm saying? She could be either. I ain't saying she can't be down with it, but let's just say, alright, bro. Let's just say she want to do something about somebody going. If they ain't with that shit, she can't do it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, last time
She don't get the last word.
No, the last time she did something big and controversial when she had that show back in the 90s, where she had them KKK motherfuckers on stage, and then motherfuckers, it was a big ass brawl.
Yeah.
I think that was like her, like the last time.
Brawl with the KKK.
No, on everything.
On the Oprah show.
On everything.
I remember that
back in the day. On everything. That was like her last, cause that was her. That was Fat Oprah. As everybody said, that's before she got all them big deals. I believe Harpo Studios was up at that time. You know what I'm saying? And then look at all the movies she put out. You know what I'm saying? You don't expect nothing good to come from it. And go back to when she did the interview with Dave Chappelle. When he started saying certain shit, and you know what I'm saying, she said in mid-interview, Dave, remember you on national TV? What you mean, bitch? What that mean? No, you cut this motherfucking interview then. I'm gonna talk.
Oh, hey, Dave Chappelle, my nigga. He be
Nah, that's
talking.
my man.
He be talking
That's
some
great.
shit.
He gonna always talk.
He talk
Yeah.
that shit.
He intelligent with it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he talked about this shit when they tried to make him do that movie in the dress. And he was like, man, he's like, I said no. He's like, they came back. Couple
Cast
minutes
director.
later.
No, immediately after like 15 minutes, like they should the cast director in there. Then the motherfuckers were like, man, Dave, man, fuck wrong with y'all, man? I'm not gonna motherfucking drag.
On that shit.
But
And
DMX
then these guys, that's how they
But
came in with a whole nother
Whole other
script.
script immediately. You know what I'm saying?
DMX talked about it too though. DMX was like, when I pulled up to the studio, you know the dogs coming in. What he say? Come in, bunch of niggas with slippers on. Now the X gonna get out like that.
Hey,
Get up out of there. Just that interview is
hey,
fucking hilarious.
But you know what's
Rest
funny?
in peace,
When he
DMX.
did DMX, he did do a skit with Ari Spears. Where Ari Spears was playing his mama with a dressing on. That happened. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't him in the cut.
I
Even
feel
Cat
you,
Williams talk about that shit like.
That's what we talking
That's
about.
why he got in
Cat
trouble.
Williams, hey bro.
That's
He
why he
should
got in
have
trouble
been
with what he
big.
did.
Cat Williams should have been Kevin Hart, bro.
Cat Williams shouldn't be getting choked up by little kids.
That was a lot of smoke on his name around that time. He should have got beat up, but a lot of smoke.
At that time, that was funny.
Little
but-
boy. Back to back to back. Just like DMX, when he started speaking out. All that shit start coming out of him back to back.
But
to
yeah,
back
but
to
Cat
back.
Williams wasn't trying
His
to go
character.
along. It's the narrative. Bro.
No.
And we gotta understand why the narrative is important because it's a narrative they want to keep us as the audience under.
Absolutely.
But see,
You
but
know what I'm
his
saying?
like Cat Williams, like, he admitted to it. Like once he came, I think after that shit happened with Philly, where he got knocked out on stage. After that shit happened, I think they did an interview after the fact, and like you could tell he was chill now. He got his kids back and everything. Money started coming back in. Right when he did that 15-minute joint IGTV on Instagram, around that time he did an interview and he spoke about it. He was like I really didn't know that shit was gonna happen once I started talking. I was really just talking shit. Like his first stand up, he was like, you go to them parties and open up some of them doors and see shit you supposed to be seeing. He was really saying what the fuck was going on, and it just sounded funny to us.
And it was.
You know what I'm saying? That is early too. He started getting in trouble then, which is a
Nah,
catch.
it's always like that though. Motherfuckers start talking, and you know what I'm saying. Like biggest example, the Donald Trump. As much as people hate Donald Trump, pay attention to what he be saying. He ain't saying nothing just to say some shit out the side of his ass. He's saying, I mean, something like when he dishing the
Yeah, he been an asshole.
like
You
he,
know what I'm saying?
but no, but like for example, he was doing an interview. He kept saying, "Man, you look at the deep state," or you know, something he kept saying. He kept talking about the higher ups and talking about people that's higher up than the government. I'm like, bro, he's
It's the
not.
president saying this.
But you
know what I'm
exactly, but you not. The thing about how it's played in TV, you got shit like Blacklist, Alias,
Scandal.
Scandal. You got all
Shit
this
like
shit
that
that's
ain't
showing that the government
What's going on?
is higher.
Wire.
Like, bro, this shit, bro.
And people above them.
Nah, that's a fact.
Rock
This-
crowd.
But I ain't gonna even. But even like I know a lot of people like to say whatever they want to say about him, but Kanye, bro, Sorry, bro.
I just watched it.
He misunderstood. That's
I
what
seen the clip, and then I went back and watched the whole interview.
No, I seen the
I
clip,
was
and
like-
I was listening to what he was
He's
saying.
talking
some shit.
If you take your emotions out of it,
If you take what you know about him
and
out
take
of
that
it,
out and just listen to what he's saying,
Yeah.
damn.
Turk
Hey,
shit.
Good,
he be
'cause
talking
You
this
start
shit,
thinking
bro.
that he's just tweaking all the time for
He
sure.
and everything, but what I like about Kanye, everything he do ain't for like because he going crazy. It's calculated, bro. Everything he do is calculated, bro. That's
Yeah,
why
maybe
Big
just
Boy
portraying himself
pulled up the
crazy.
clip. Like, yeah, bro, this was like 6 to 10 years ago. You had said this about the church, blah blah blah. What you want to do? This was calculation, bro. He already knew what he was gonna do. 6, 10 years ago, he knew he was gonna be where he at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Turk
But
probably got like a 40-year plan for real. He got
no cap, like he
They probably just portray it like he going crazy. So
exactly.
you
But
just-
and he
underline
but
it.
the reason why I mess with him though is because he cool with that. Think I'm crazy. I'm glad y'all
all it's
think
gonna
I'm-
come together at the end.
and then
Everybody
everybody gonna be
together.
like, damn, he won. You know what I'm saying?
And it comes together now. He have his spurs where you think that this nigga just going crazy, and then he
Yeah.
have his times where you like, nah, he making sense.
Yeah, no, that's. But even if you listen to this like early music,
He was always what was that? Jesus Walks Church was talking. shit.
yeah, but even in his songs though, like I forgot what
Down
song
South
it was.
L.
I think it might have been Workout Plan. I'm not sure, but everything he said in his songs came true. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker be knowing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be like, damn, this nigga.
That's what made the song good. When you
Leave
can
your
go
ass
back,
for a white girl.
and it happens. Because I told you.
Fat ass, all, you know what I'm saying? But that's that. But a lot of people, we be looking at, like I heard a lot of people say, like, the media portrays somebody as the enemy, but that ain't the real
And they
enemy.
take
Going back to the
sound
war
bites.
on drugs. The drugs wasn't the enemy.
Exactly.
The government. You know what I'm saying? So they be
just like-
fucking with us.
Like
bro.
Snowfall, they talk about the CIA was putting
that
motherfucking
shit
drugs
is
and what was that,
real,
Nicaragua?
bro. That shit is real. Just to fund the war.
But see,
On the wall.
but then, like even before that show came out, it was motherfuckers on. It's motherfuckers' pages that got shut down on YouTube putting the information. They put the information out.
Nah,
Five to
deleting
five,
videos.
five,
I'm
like
just-
Joe. They got big followings.
No, I'm just saying. I was just giving a modern day example because you know what I'm saying. Like people don't really be paying attention, but it's like, bro, this shit for real. Like,
I mean, but see, once they put the show out like that, they don't have to make amends for it because they'll be under the auspices. Okay, everybody knew already, right? So I mean, what the fuck is the problem? Because Rick Ross talk about it all the time. In all his motherfucking songs, Nipsey was talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Bless
All
the
them
Dead.
niggas talking
All of them was talking about what was going on once they
Dropping
dropping.
crates in the hood.
That happened now.
Happening.
That's how
That happened
I
now.
mean, that even happened where you know what I'm saying. Like last year when they was doing the rioting shit, we don't own no fucking bricks. Where these bricks coming from? You got pallets of bricks. You know,
Even that, but it was like it wasn't even our people that was doing it.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
yeah, they had undercover
These niggas
cops
had
out there.
White people in all black and shit.
So
Right.
even
All
so,
that.
I mean, and not even just the all black, and you know, now we going deep down the rabbit hole, the motherfucking conspiracy theory. but no, it's definitely shit that was proven. One of the pages I was following at the time, where motherfuckers got them lifelike blackface masks.
Mhm.
And like when you put it on, the eyes and shit move with yours, your lips and everything, motherfucker look like you.
Shit is real, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
that was
Once-
some bullshit.
You gotta understand.
No,
shit
that
be-
happened all the time.
No, I'm saying that was some
Still.
bullshit.
But that lets us know back to Bill Cosby. They'll do anything to control the narrative. Bro. They'll do
And
anything.
even if
Unless you think you running something.
and
do
even a
anything,
few key
bro.
motherfuckers might know, but if the mass is talking,
The mass, that's what
and
matters.
you one person
Mass.
talking, you sound crazy than a motherfucker.
It's the masses, bro. They need to control the masses.
No, for real. Let's end on
Yeah.
this note. I'm gonna just say this. We're gonna move on. Y'all can take the information, do what y'all want to do with it. Back in 2000, and when did Donald Trump become president? 2016.
Yeah.
So back in like 2014, 2015. Obama gave a speech and said, we need to be prepared for a global pandemic just in case a virus comes along that we don't know how to cure. So,
That's what
But they even do that in the movies, bro.
oh
Yeah.
All types
The
of
Simpsons.
movies from
They swept that shit under
2000,
the rug.
2002.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but go ahead, bro. What's next on
Definitely.
your agenda, bro?
So next, so we gonna get into the next topic.
You said, huh?
Nah, I do that. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Y'all sleepy? Punk ass.
What's up?
Uncle Tommy and boy. Funny as hell. But now the next topic is brought to you by
Sweet, boy.
shit, Patron. Get at us, man. We ain't sponsored by Patron, but you know what I'm saying. We definitely get it all the time. So
My mom.
you know what I'm saying. Pre-games for the basketball going on right now. She sound like Gilly.
We ain't having to talk about basketball.
No.
You ain't never gonna talk about no motherfucking
Nah,
basketball.
Nah,
Chris
you
gonna
know.
get on this.
I know damn well.
Chris ass
Man, cut this shit off.
Chris ass gonna get
He gonna knock the camera over.
Nah.
Now the next topic, Chris, I'm gonna let you do it since it's, you know, this is what you can.
Nah, you got it.
Essentially, I'm gonna let you explain
Tell
it.
you do your shit though.
Choose do your shit.
No, because you gonna throw it out there, then we just gonna go.
No, I'm a. So the topic is
Father.
sins of a father. You know what I'm saying? And Chris, give the people a breakdown of what sins of a father is, because a lot of people don't know. Just use the example. Use the most simple example.
I
Don't
like
get
that.
into
I
that complex.
like that.
That's what you'll take.
Yeah, so,
And then you got to bring it back.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? No, but you know what I'm saying, briefly, sins of a father. So anything, you know what I'm saying, that might have missed your father, say, you know what I'm saying, just throwing it out there theoretically, your father was a dirtbag, you see?
Sad parent.
You gotta cut this shit out, man.
Cause it could be parent.
I
It could be
feel
parent.
you, but that's not the saying.
Okay, well, it's gonna be sad day.
No, it ain't.
Now, what up, Ginger Ale?
Fucking big head though, man.
You know what I'm saying? But sins of a father, briefly. I mean, theoretical, and this is an extreme. Your father was a dirtbag motherfucker and really didn't catch what he dished out. It's some shit that may come back on, you know what I'm saying, that may catch you or skip you and catch your little brother. And your little brother turned into the victim when your father was a predator back 20 years ago or so. Father. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again, bro.
So, you know what I'm saying? Theoretically, an extreme. Your father was out here robbing motherfuckers, whooping shit, you know what I'm saying?
Karma.
You feel me?
Okay.
Now,
Asshole.
that miss him totally. He didn't like. He's living a relatively easy life. Like he kicked it. You catching hell though. So he gonna pay for it, cause you being hurt is fucking with him, and you not understanding where it come from. You know what I'm saying? That was brought to me like 3-4 years ago. Talking to my sister's grandmother, and not even about my old man, but just, you know what I'm saying. It was just something I always thought about it. Then she said, "Man, that is something I think about." And me and Tay had the conversation, and me and Dion, I believe, last week. What's your take on it, bro?
I knew you was gonna say
You
that.
know?
This some real shit, bro. This some real shit, because this just recently happened like a few months ago, about 3 months ago, whatever. With my older brothers, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Fonteado, you know what I'm saying? But everybody around my block, everybody know.
Some chips, man.
Everybody around, knew my pops was big drug dealer, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And then like the nigga was making money or whatever, but he went to jail 10 years. But now you got kids left behind, you know what I'm saying, not really trying to live up to it.
But they still living up under your name, though. You know what I'm saying?
Feel what I'm saying? Niggas know
Who your
you
old man
such and
is.
such son, you such and such daughter. Niggas know, you know what I'm saying? So a few of my brothers was in, I mean, we was kinda in the same neighborhood, but I mean, I had a support system. I had a good support. I had a good family, you know what I'm saying? That get your ass in the house. And you ain't
What
get
had
your,
you occupied with sports or something?
you feel what I'm saying? But my other brothers who didn't have the same family was in different circumstances. You know what I'm saying? So what they knew about their father, they was kind of like, shit, I need to be like that.
Trying to emulate.
You know what I'm saying? So Years later, boom, 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 my older brother, we the same age, whatnot. You know, now he was a year older than me. He was doing the same thing. He ain't as big as my pops, but that's what he
where
knows.
It came from though. Yeah.
That's what he knows. Shit, my pops, you know what I'm saying. So he trying to do that, like you said, emulate that. But the streets got to him though, and he ended up getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Well, nobody gonna kill they could have, nobody can do that, but you trying to make a name for yourself because of what your pops was, who your old man's was. You trying to make the amount of money your old man's made. You trying to make the type of move, all this shit you trying to do, you know what I'm saying? But he couldn't really do it. When I run into him all the time, he trying to be like big.
And it might not even be something that he was privy to.
You know, not consciously, but subconsciously, shit, this my bloodline. You know, I need to be at that level. Shit ain't the same no more. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the streets got to him, you know. And even with my pops, look, my pops is like this, bro. Look, man, you trying to do this, I'll show you how to do it, but I ain't really. That's his, you know what I'm saying? He'll show you how to do that shit, but it's on.
I'll show you how to do it smart way.
That's on you though.
Because you're doing it already. I ain't gonna have you out here stupid.
Let me show you the correct way how to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he, you know, he'll give you the game, you know, but he, like, we grown as hell, so he can't take. No, son, you don't do that. That ain't my pops.
Doing it already.
That ain't my pops. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's on you. But if you're gonna be out here doing it like you saying, let me at least give you the correct way to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he doing whatever. But you know, niggas around here, man, shit is different nowadays. You know, so,
and pride themselves on getting down on their own.
So they knocked them off. You know what I'm saying? So that's sin. That's a sense of the father. You know what I'm saying? My pop, he would have never been in the streets. My pop ain't been in the streets. I honestly believe that. You know, even though he still would have been in the same hoodie and whatever. But look who our pops was.
Would have been an influence. And then
bro, look, our pops is the greatest influence on our life. I'm talking about me and my brothers and my siblings. Yeah, greatest, biggest influence on our life, bro. Because of who he is, not because of what he was, because of who he is. Character-wise, the biggest. That nigga convinced me to do anything. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'll be like, hold on, bro, hold on. I bet. This is my pop. That's how I look. We all look up to our pop. So
you're not finna tell me shit wrong.
You ain't finna. You feel me? You ain't finna tell me shit wrong. But at the same, in the back of your mind, you be like, hold on, that shit don't feel right, you know. But this is my pops. He ain't gonna.
It's the intention behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's my example. Seeing as a father, you know, that shit backfired. You know what I'm saying? And that was definitely karma. And my pops he was hurt on that shit. He like, damn, man. Like, now I know he thinking like, I should have never did this, but you did it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It is what it is. So that shit tough, bro. That shit tough. Sins of the father. That's a deep topic, bro.
What you think, Tess?
Just based off, because I didn't grow up with my pop, so you know, like to piggyback what Dre was saying. I think Polo G said it best. You know. What was the song he went viral for? What's that song? Well, it was one of Polo G's songs. I can't think of what it was. But he said, one of the heroes in the hood, so we looked up to the village. And I feel like in a lot of men, like that was the way to go. You know what I'm saying? You see so much dirt, you see so much bullshit in the hood. It's like, shit, I don't even know what doing good feel like, because this is all I see. If you was doing something different, it was lame, square, which was cool, but just like shit. And nobody want to be no lame, and nobody want to be a square. It was like, bro, shit, I see all the dope boys with money, cars, clothes, all the women. That's what I'm going to do. But my example that me and you had talked about on the phone, and I had used it because, you know, you do the life insurance thing. I said, OG never taught me about life insurance. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know, when you brought it to me, you was like, you got a life insurance policy. I'm like, life insurance? Fuck, I need life insurance for. You know what I'm saying? And I was just sitting there, I'm like, And after we talked the first time, I went to the crib. I said, Mom, I ain't never tell me about life insurance. What you need life insurance for? What you mean what I need life insurance for? From what I just learned today, it's mighty important. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I look at it like simple stuff like life insurance, credit, you know, financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that should have been taught. As you know, when I became a teenager, it's like, all right, listen, you know what I'm saying? You need to start, this is what you should do with your money. This is how you should go about it. But instead, you know what I'm saying? We started ground zero. I'm 21, 20, what? I was like 22, 23, graduating college. Yo, what's your credit score? I don't know. Fuck a credit score. I got the money. So I don't need no credit score, but you know what I'm saying? So I think, you feel me, that's my example. I suffered in that way because I was never really taught about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, not saying my mama a bad parent, but it's just like
She didn't know what she know.
Right, she didn't teach me, you know, about.
Or if she was capable, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't even gonna say that she wasn't capable because she knew she was. Me and my
in the
mama,
mortgage industry.
me and my mama almost got into it when she got me a credit card. So what you give me a credit card for? I don't want that. You need credit. I need credit for what? I don't need it. I don't want.
And I mean, and not saying capable like she's not capable of teaching you, but not seeing the importance of it starting early. Or just doing something like that and you not being educated about it. You associate credit with some negative shit. So when you think of credit card, like I already got this student loan that I'm finna get more as opposed to being properly educated. So she know, but just cause if I'm the only person that know and y'all don't know, I fucked up.
Yeah, I think parents know they doing it. These niggas adults.
No.
But they don't. Most parents, say most, not all of them motherfuckers. Most of them know, but they don't stop to teach. They just go about their adult life. You know what I'm
Expect
saying?
you to
Like
be
my
kicked
mama
out.
know all this, you know, but I had to ask questions. Why I gotta ask you questions?
About that.
Tell me.
This is something you should tell me.
Especially
You see
in
what
the
I'm
industry,
saying?
you know how important
So
it
they
is.
don't stop to, oh damn, let me see.
Respect, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and to your point, that could have prevented a learning curve. I wouldn't have had to go make some fucked up decisions,
Exactly.
get in some fucked up predicaments. And it's like, my first credit card, I got that bitch, I maxed it out. Shit, it's free money. That's right. You gotta pay that back. It is what it is.
That ain't what my mama
You know what I'm
said.
saying? Even as far as like going to college, you know what I'm saying? Like I was behind the 8 ball with that because for growing up, you go to community college, you dumb, this, that, and the third. After graduating, I look back, I'm telling my little sister, I'm like, yo,
Whatever.
you ain't ready, don't go. Like it's a financial strain. That's the biggest thing. It's a financial strain, and it'll send your ass home. And you still gonna be paying to be there while you up here. Don't do it if you ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's stuff like that when I look at like so like when Dion say sins of a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta fall to the camera.
That versus more so versus sins of the father.
Go ahead.
Mine was pretty much. Well, actually, I ain't have much to say about the topic itself. I'm pretty sure it'll probably come up as I talk. But I wanted to say something that Dre said, which is basically Tay and Dre, they didn't really show. But at the same time, we all pretty much grew up in single-parent households a good chunk of our lives. It's like they made, like how we had to go into asking shit, because I was pretty much the same way. Like my pop didn't teach me everything, even though I know he knew some stuff, he didn't teach me everything. But as I got older, as I get older now, I realized like, shit, he ain't really had time. He had to take care of 4, 5 kids.
That's a fact.
He had to take care of 4, 5 kids pretty much by himself. So he ain't had time to teach me like everybody, like how other coaches could teach their children. So at the same time, it's like as I get older, I don't follow him. Like at one point I did follow him. I'm like, why I didn't learn that community college would have been a better option, or trade school would have been a better option. But I can't put that on him because he didn't do that. He knew all he knew, which is basically the generation before us. All they knew is work your 30 years, 40 years, and then you're gonna retire. Now, we growing up and we seen what they did and how busy they was and how much time they also missed in our lives.
We don't want that shit.
Yeah, we ain't doing that shit. We want our own shit. We ain't gotta die to see heaven. Ain't nobody trying to die to see heaven, and I feel like our generation starting to realize that. So I feel like theirs and the one before them, well, basically pretty much the one before them was pretty much the end of the slave. Excuse me, the end of the slave era.
What is it?
Baby boom.
Baby boom.
Baby boom. So the generation before them was pretty much the end of the end of was basically the end of the slave era, and that's still affecting us now. So,
I mean, but
I'm talking about above our parents.
That's close to it. Baby boomers is.
yeah, I mean, but
It ain't,
talking
but
like, yeah, you
close
talking
to
like
it.
20s. Like shit, my man, it was born in the 70s.
He talking about our
They parents, grandparents.
Grandparents, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But basically, they didn't get the same learning curve. They got hit with the crack epidemic and all the other stuff.
That fucked us
That's
up.
gonna
As if we want to set back already.
Exactly. It's because stuff that's
Man.
continuously setting us back.
That's
It's
fucked
getting to the
up.
point where now we are been pretty much kind of like the first. Yeah, like we are kind of the first generation to know everything that's going on. So. Like, it is still karma hitting us, but it's karma coming out from generations and generations. Like, they call it generational curses. But it's karma coming from the generations above us, too, that's coming to hit us. And making shit 10 times harder. But I do look at it like there's certain things that I feel like my father should have taught me or could have taught me. But every time I think about it, I also look at it like, well, shit, he had to raise a house. He had to make sure we kept our roof over our head. He wasn't going to make it to every game that I wanted him to make it to. He wasn't going to be able to do everything that I needed.
Pissed me off.
That's funny.
I was like, Dion, can you go take me to the game? Shit, my mama never got to work. Shit.
And
But
vice versa.
But yeah, you know, but it's all about, it ain't that they didn't want to teach us. They
Yeah.
just didn't have the time, bro. They didn't have the time and space to teach us what we needed to know. They knew it, or they knew parts of it.
Yeah.
Regardless of how much they knew something. Niggas ain't now is just dumb. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Parents ain't dumb.
I thought you were saying something else. Go ahead.
Like they know some type of information. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what area it's in, financial.
Like Tay said, his mom was able to give him a credit card, but then teach him the rules and the underlying.
Exactly. Like my mama been in the mortgage industry since she had me.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Shame.
That's why I said your mama was in. Like my mama knows, like she just now teach me. Hey, look, boom, look, this is what you need to do. Boom, boom. I'm like, damn, like me. I would have did a lot of shit different had I known the shit I knew now. Did a lot of shit different.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
like the generation under us, like our younger siblings, but not Dion because he the baby, but our younger siblings, like, bro, that's why they gonna flourish, and that's why you see so many more
Hey, look.
young entrepreneurs, because it's like they got to see us fuck up, they got to see our parents.
My
fuck up.
sister only 4 years younger than me. My sister got it though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn, I ain't think of that. But she done seen me go through
She
shit.
seen,
Do that.
she seen you fuck up. She seen your
mama,
mama fuck up. And
aunties.
she seen so many people. She like, well,
My sister
know
got
what
it, bro. My
I know
sister
what not
got
to
it.
do.
right. I know I can't go this route.
My
so
sister
I'ma
got
try
it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
She wasn't dumb off rip, so.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the fact, whatever words they would have gave us, experiences is gonna teach you more.
More than on
But the words would have put us in different experiences. You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
and that's a catch-22 because it's only so much motherfucker.
What that mean? Bro?
Catch 22. I showed you like they just put a number.
I heard of that. I'm not gonna say that. I act like I know what that is.
A catch-22
Useless
is,
information.
It's definitely not because people say it all the time. Because
Talking about the magnitude of the situation.
it could go either way. That pendulum, because as much as somebody can tell you, at a certain point in time, you're gonna want to figure it out yourself. Even with all the information given, just you coming up and you a man now.
See now, okay.
No,
I get
I
what you're
get
saying.
you.
The best teacher is trial.
No,
and error.
and
That's a fact.
And I'm not saying, but I'm saying you can see it from both sides. Because if you have it, like say she did tell you when you was 14, 15, starting to just drop a little jewels on you, give you a little game to play just to keep your memory with it. When you hit 18, cause I know a motherfucker like he was plugged, had all the everything necessary to flourish, and he chose not to. He chose to do the goofy shit that even his mom and daddy didn't do. These are working people with good motherfucking jobs.
Right.
And he chose to be out on the motherfucking block.
Yeah.
He chose all the goof like you said with your sister. She saw everybody else stumble and fuck up. He saw the same thing. And motherfuckers caught before him, motherfuckers caught it bad. He wanted to experience like, yo, this ain't, and the motherfuckers who out here know that you're not like that. Even if you can fight, I know that you don't have to be doing what I'm doing. I'm struggling for real. You out here, playing.
Look, coming from teaching though, I feel like it depends on the setting you present to the student. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I hate to be told what to do.
See what I'm saying?
And like parents do that, bro. Do this, and you be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Even if she wasn't over there, you gonna feel like you losing your sense of identity.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I think that's why I hate authority.
But come to me in a way as far as trying to educate me. I ain't gonna lie to you. People from my family didn't come from a standpoint of education. It was I'm telling you what to do type of adult, and that's different for me, bro.
I feel you.
It's a difference, bro. That's what I'm saying. You know, I feel you, but it depends on the teacher.
Cool.
You know,
even if it was brought to you in a way that was palatable for you, at some point in time, you're going to want to know, like, all right, because you're going to start, shit going to start going through your head like, damn, like, am I doing it because I want to do it, or is this what they see for? You're going to always second guess what you're trying to do, even though it's beneficial for you in the long run. Like, Joe, am I doing this shit because I want to do it, or do this make sense for us?
That's a fact. We're going to have to agree to disagree.
And I feel it's cool, you know what I'm saying?
Because I'm more of a person, I want to be a spunk. Like, my mama be giving me game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it depends on how she give it to me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to do this, and she coming, you don't need to be.
And you talking about
watch
I
do it.
But if she come to me, and be like, yeah, you know, if you boom, then
you know what I'm saying?
It depends on how she present the information, bro. It depends, cause I know she know what she talking about. But at the same time, if she come at me sideways,
delivery about
watch I get this.
Like, damn,
you know what I'm saying? Watch I get it done. You know what I'm saying? But I think if they started it when we were kids,
see what I'm saying?
It would have been different. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like I'm more susceptible of the information you're trying to give me when I get older.
Right? Because you
don't start when I'm 21 trying to educate. No, you should did that when you was.
Then it's like, bro, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm already fucked up now. What are we talking about?
Do it early. Do it early. See, I don't know what's that dude. You said
I got a different view of it. Coming up with my father, my pops, he ain't. If it was something that he was trying to correct me on, he ain't come at me disrespectful about it. Like, I've been in situations where one situation I had when I stayed on campus. I let some kids I used to kick it with. I let them use my book bag, and they were stealing at the gas station. Gave me back my book bag. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
what they tell you they need the book bag?
I was like,
I got questions.
I got questions.
I was like, hey,
why would you get? Oh wait,
I got questions.
Go ahead,
yeah. Let me talk. We all decided to steal.
He always say that, boy. He always tells us that. Yeah, I tried to steal, you know, but yeah, I got caught.
I'm coming in it, no.
Wait, so you be stealing and you don't get caught?
Right.
Let him talk. Go ahead.
I used to take out some cameras all the time.
You take out what?
Yeah, little Oreo s'mores.
You take all your shit.
You used to work on yourself, bro.
Don't even worry about it. I'm finna steal right now.
I already knew that. So who in my kitchen? Dude. Gotta go.
15 years after that shit don't matter. No, you do matter.
But nah, like I was a shorty. I think I was coming from like summer school or something, and staying on Congress. I had the book bag. They didn't have the book bag, so I'm like, fuck it, we can put it in my book bag. We was kids, so that was the dumb way of stealing, the dumbest way.
And I put it in my book bag, tried to walk out. They called us. Woo. They already knew who it was because they knew who my pops was. So they didn't know the other two kids' father. So they already knew. They ain't mentioned nothing to me though, but they already was.
Nah, they said they hit you coming out the store.
Grab that book bag. Yeah, let me get that. We know your pops. We don't know them. So my pops ended up going to the gas station, I think, maybe a few days later or something. They pulled him to the side, told him he came home. Now, yeah, he was pissed off, of course, because I did some dumb shit. But he ain't come to me. No, he ain't come to me and whoop my ass, do all this yelling. But also, y'all was pretty much the oldest. I was the youngest, too, so that's the difference, too. So my pops came and...
Not us.
Huh?
Ain't you older than?
Nah, you talking about the friends.
With, like with the kids, with y'all parents having kids.
Oh.
You was the oldest. Tay was the oldest.
Yes.
I was the youngest out of my siblings. So my pops had experience. with it.
Okay, I got you.
So with me, he didn't come. He came. He was pissed off. He did his cursing and stuff, but he also educated me more. Like, you don't sit there and get up out of your book bag. This, that, and the
And he
third.
was frustrated with what you
You don't tell
what you
me.
allowed to happen.
Yeah.
You don't let nobody. You don't let nobody. He was pissed off.
everybody else.
He showed frustration. Like, yo, so
He was
you gotta cut this growing
Growing up,
up.
Yeah,
Leon
that
never
was
really
dope.
got in trouble with his pops.
Yeah. I
That's
ain't.
why.
I
You know
never got in
what I'm
trouble.
saying? 'Cause he had the experience.
People pretty much love me on the block. Yeah.
You got in trouble, but you just didn't get in trouble.
People pretty much love me on the block.
There you go.
Because he realized.
Don't let that nigga get away with that
Yelling
shit.
and whooping their ass.
Hey,
Really
you
don't
take-
work.
Don't let that
Everybody
nigga
don't
get
work
away
all
with
the
that
time.
shit.
It
Yeah.
don't work out. The yelling and whooping ass don't work out the
Nah, it
time.
don't.
And
That's
it
a
may
fact.
make your kids resent you when you get older. So he
That's
came
a
at me.
fact.
I feel
Or they
like
gonna be
it's
tough
just
with the
way.
motherfucker. Now when they get older, the
Look at Chris,
motherfucker
he
be.
beating the shit out of his kids. Look at
No,
they gonna
I
be tough. My kids gonna
Wait,
be
now,
tough.
so you believe in alternative parenting?
Oh, what the fuck is that?
What did that mean?
It's like,
I don't let
that's
political correction.
Nah,
Come on,
that's the
man.
nah,
That's real, Joe.
That's the term that people use when they say, "I'm not gonna whoop my kids."
That's-
I'm
fuck
beating
that.
my kids. The
Nah,
Bible
man.
say don't spare the rod.
They also justify slavery. You that bullshit.
I'm just saying that's what we heard in the black community. Don't
I
spare
feel
the
you.
rod. Boy, I'm beating my kids.
That's some slave shit though. If we gon' for real, if a motherfucker tell you they gonna beat the hell out of you, that's some religious colonial shit. You don't.
Nah, that's fight word. You ain't finna touch
Nah, I
me.
don't think. I honestly think like if your kid need to get a whooping, like I ain't gonna have to beat my kid. It's gonna be like, look, bro, and they gonna be straight. That's how I want my
You don't
kids
have to
to
whoop
be.
your ass. You don't have to use
All the
the
time.
results of violence all the time.
Now I don't want to ever have to
Motherfucker,
hit
they
my
have to-
kid. I want my kid to
Motherfucker
be.
meditation is 10 and
But it don't
We
have
are
to.
saying
I feel
I'm
like
saying
it
the
don't
same
have to
shit.
be
Hey,
there.
Hold on, because you know what's interesting? Just like what Dion said, my old man never ever.
You know.
His first thing wasn't to. He'll snap. Don't get me wrong. He'll snap. He might do one of these. His first thing wasn't to just flat out just whoop him. His conversation, like what Dion just said. He'll come off. He'll snap. This, that, and the third, you know what you're supposed to be doing, you sit there, and then I got old, and he started paying attention to. He's like, see, I know what you gonna do. You too fucking smart for your own good. You gonna say what I want to hear. Get the fuck out of my face. So, you know, but it's now when he do finally, when you finally cross your line, like Joe, Joe.
The second, third, the
No,
fifth time.
he told this is my 10th time. So you ain't so fuck what I'm talking about.
It depends on the
Exactly.
kid. There you
no,
go.
no, pig.
That's
No,
what I'm talking
no,
about.
pig. Oh, everybody got the same script.
Fuck what I got to say.
So he be sitting there. So not only did you not do what I said, but you went above and beyond of what you did last time. So fuck me, right? Fuck what your mama got going
You
on.
ain't even get better.
Hey,
you had-
he was like, whoa, you was here. You didn't go right here, or even you plummeted. No problem. So fuck what your mama doing, right?
Right.
Fuck what I'm talking about. Fuck me, right? I'm your daddy. Fuck. Pop, no, fuck all that. No, come on. You don't like conversation. You
Yeah.
like to get your ass whooped. No, come on. No, hold on. But no, I ain't finna. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Then it's a whole nother. You feel me? That ain't.
Hey, and one thing, hey, look, this is what I will say too. This still on the topic though, because we keep talking about the father, and this is why.
Go ahead, talk your
They
shit.
parent.
This is
I'm
why,
talking
yeah,
about
parents is
I'm
cool.
talking about the mother. I didn't talk about the father.
No.
Yeah,
See,
right, he did. Go ahead, Jay.
but like to the 2-parent households, right? Let me get y'all take on this though, because I'm reading a book from Shahrazad Ali, right?
That's my cousin.
And this is the
She gonna be your grandma.
It's my cousin.
Shut up.
And this is the you made me forget the damn title of the book. I forgot it was the
It's the
understanding the black
relationship.
woman.
Though.
Let's just say understanding the black woman, right? But she talk about the mother really coming in and saving the child from the father, and that creates this dynamic. You know, where the
Trouble
child
in the
feel like
house,
he
yeah.
can't do. You know, I'm gonna get away with it because I know I'm gonna just talk to my mama. My mama gonna save me.
Or vice versa.
Vice versa, yeah, definitely, because the father do it sometimes too, and that can really. Do y'all feel like that can really like make a child? I'm gonna get away with this.
Yeah.
OG gonna get me, Pops gonna get me.
Mhm.
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even with I tell you a story, right? I remember I was going to Charles Sumner Academy.
I
bro.
call it story time.
There you go, story time with Cooper. So I remember I was at Sumner, right? And my teacher used to stay calling
Call home.
my.
Boy, I got called home. Boy.
This time, I said, look, mama phone off. You gotta call my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have my father. Let's just say my grandparents was that. You know what I'm saying? She believed me. I was relieved.
They definitely got my daddy now.
You know how my mom was crazy. Like my mama phone off. Here go my grandparents' number. You know what I'm
Come up
saying?
here. I ain't got time for
You're oh well. Let me get them. All right, boom. There you go.
And they listen to you, they ain't listen to me.
261-3352. That was when we had the landlines, you know. But so then they called my grandma, right? And my granddad, you know, they talked to him. So I came home. They talked to me like, you know, your mama don't. I'm like, yeah, but please don't. Please, y'all can do something. Just don't. My mama whooped my
Hey,
ass.
I don't let you know. You see, not gonna tell
Don't
me.
let my mama
I
whoop
don't
my
know.
ass. I swear to God, I will do it again. You know what I'm saying? So my mama came to pick us up because she used to pick us up from my grandma's house when she got out of work. You know, so I'm in that bitch. Book bag home, I'm in that bitch.
See, you look like you're in trouble.
My mama, I'm in that bitch
Yeah,
like
that's cold.
this. Oh,
So when she say something to you, hey,
I
I,
Yeah.
I take mine on.
So when she got there, you know, my grandma was like, Keisha, you know that boy teacher called home. I'm like, damn, grandma, I thought you was. But we handled it. We talked to him, boom, boom,
She
boom.
ain't trying
Don't
to
you
shit.
whip that child. Because we just talked to him, and it really wasn't that bad. Shout out to grandma, bro, because it was. It really wasn't that bad. My mom, you know, she look at grandma talking, she's looking at me.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh shit, let me get my ass eat, bro, when we get on monitor. I'm a mama, bro.
I'm finna leave. I'm running away.
But long story short, my mama didn't though, cause it was her parents. You know what I'm saying, talking to her. But when we got in the car, turned around, your ass lucky. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I deserved the whooping.
You think you deserve it?
I should have got my
I
ass
ain't never
beat.
deserved
But
it.
my grandparents, but my grandparents saved me. But that's what I'm saying. So now, but now as a kid, I feel like shit. I'm finna tell the teacher to call my grandparents all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of shit, I be thinking about.
That's good. Nobody believe me. Hey, my mama's out of town. Oh, okay, don't worry about it. They called. So they called. She down the street like a monkey.
You use a regular ass excuse though.
Hey, y'all got to.
No,
I was just
Oh,
finna
no,
say,
they was
tap
calling
in.
up. They was calling
Let me
me
tap
today.
in. Let me tap into the comments real quick. You know what
God,
I'm saying?
go ahead, goddamn.
Ginger said, "Hey,
Ginger ale.
my
Please.
dad just turned 50 this year, and as a father, I can say he definitely planted the seed as far as taking care of business and books and streets. And by that I mean like telling me to pay into my 401k, credit, buying cars, building portfolios, investing, etc. But at the same time, my pops came from the streets, sold drugs, all that stuff. And his life before me definitely impacted me growing up. But coming into adulthood, he definitely put me on game, almost more than my OG. My OG was more so, you turn 18, you on your own, and my dad was the parent who's like, create a plan, go to school, do something. As long as you do it, I'm gonna help you / support you. I don't know. I'm gonna come back to that because I got a lot of strong feelings towards the whole turn 18, and then
Fucked up. White people don't do that.
I'm gonna come back to that.
He already knows.
Deja said,
People don't do
my
that
mom
shit.
used to save my brother from getting whooped by my dad, and my dad used to stop my mom when she used to whoop me. I definitely agree, Dre. And then Deja also said crazy too, because my grandparents, my dad's mom and dad, used to try and tell my parents that they couldn't hit us and they shouldn't be whooping us. Pretty much trying to tell my parents how to raise me and my siblings. I'm gonna tap into both of those because I like both of those, and I'm gonna come back to the turning 18. So as far as
Hey, you know who face I just got in my head? Mama Jean, boy.
oh, my grandma ain't never been in trouble.
Hey.
Ain't never been in trouble.
Tay.
I'm still.
Yeah, she called everybody ugly. Yeah.
She'll never admit, but I'm her favorite grandchild.
Hey,
She
I'm gonna be
never
up.
admit.
Hey, for real.
I'm her oldest grandchild too, so of course I'm her favorite.
Yup, just yeah.
But and I'm the only person that call and check on my grandma consistently. Y'all, my family doesn't.
Niggas try to prove a
Shady
point.
as hell.
Y'all need to do better. Call y'all mama. But today's your point was she talking about the grandparents saving her, right? So I'm gonna flip the narrative. Do your mama come to you? Both of y'all, cause y'all got younger siblings. Do y'all mama come and talk to y'all? Even your old man, or your pops? Do he come to y'all and talk to y'all? Like, man, talk to your sister, talk to your brother, cause I can't. It's funny how the narrative is switching. You be
Not
like,
my old man though. My old girl, yeah.
but it's funny how the narrative is switched, right?
They do.
Because
my
it's like,
my
bro.
pops don't even. He ain't really. You feel me? He there, but he be like, hey man, you talk to your brother, man.
That.
And then my mama.
You do that.
You know your sister trying to. Somebody need to talk to her.
But it's funny
That's
because
it, like,
growing
nigga,
up,
bro.
you would be like, "Y'all done got my ass whooped for this. What are you talking about?"
They learn though.
Like
Even
my,
with my little cousins
They
though,
don't
like
work. That ain't getting your ass whooped all the time don't work.
You know
I got
your
hard
cousin
headed ass whooped, and they
doing.
grown now. You can't tell them shit. And be damn.
I think that comes from the strength, off the strength of being the oldest
The oldest.
grandchild. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
no bullshit. I ain't gonna put out what she texted me this morning. Bruh. This morning,
I go to this.
my mama come to
daily
me
basis.
so much for my sister. I be like, yo, like, this shit I got in trouble for growing up. What we talking about?
That's what we talking about. That you hard headed. Nigga, that shit don't work.
That
ain't work. That ain't work.
thing.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
ain't work.
So you are here.
Nah, that's the exact same thing, bro.
Like, this morning, you know what I'm saying? She hit me, and I'm like, Mom, it's simple. This is what you need to do. And she's like, I'm just gonna
Let
retire.
it be simple.
Yeah, I'm like,
No.
bro, just do it. I've been telling you this
said-
for months.
I know. Me and my OG, look, I swear to God, me and my OG close. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I be talking to her. That's your fault.
Hey,
That's what type of time we
That's
on.
my favorite
That's your
line.
fault.
Hey, y'all created
See,
it.
you shouldn't. I told you not to do this. I told you not to do that. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, that's how we the oldest, bro. But it ain't even that because sometimes as a teacher, when I was teaching, I used to go to the kid everybody like. I just want to say that.
You asshole.
No, like this the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I go to that kid and be like, hey man, go talk to because they can convince
Oh, I
somebody.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? They can convince that kid to do it.
They look up to you. He like he expects
All
you to say.
all the kids look up to this person.
That makes
Hey, go talk to such.
Delegate.
and such. Try to get him
I'm
to.
telling you, yeah.
So I feel like that's how they look at us. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, they know they look up to us.
Right.
At the end of the day. You know, so.
And it's even funny that I say that because my old man do that. I'm the middle because it's my older sister, me, then my little brother. He called, like, instead of calling them, he called, hey, tell your brother to hit me. And he just didn't call him and tell him to call me. What are we talking about? I'm like, bruh.
Tell your sister to
Man,
call
hey.
me, man.
Yeah.
Call her.
Look. I know your sister ain't messing with me. Maybe if you call her and
Hey,
talk shit.
that's the
Hey, you got her number, bro. Call her. Or it's
That's
really
wild,
it's bad
bro.
with my little brother though. Like my little brother would go weeks without talking to my pops.
crazy.
And my pops would call me. Hey, he called me. This is like 3 weeks ago. He called me. Hey, what you doing right now? I'm like, nothing. I'm chilling. What's up? Where Jalen at?
Check my
At
back pockets.
home, I
nigga.
guess. I'm like, I don't know what's up. Tell him to call me right now.
Oh,
You called me to tell me to call him to
Cause he had
tell him
the
to call you.
Ignore the
Hey,
dog.
God, hey, look. So
Hey, my little brother be lying. Though. He be lying.
I would tell you.
Hey, I promise now. He be lying. That motherfucker. Hey, I called. I said, hey man, you talk to Pop? Nah.
like,
So me and my brother talk on FaceTime all the time.
Right.
So he was like, nah man, he was like, my phone, my boo. I'm like, oh okay, I get you. I said, you know Pop's got FaceTime. He do.
you know what
You know that
Hey,
shit.
it is a stupid lie.
Hey, no. I know you lying because the messages pop up blue. You got an iPhone. Now why you lying?
It's a dumbass lie.
But and then like even with my pop, okay, so my pops. So you said what?
Shit, I'm not.
Goofy shit.
He got
Some
an
stupid.
iPhone.
He got an Apple.
I ain't feel like talking.
But look, my pop. Alright, so when my pops got out, bro, he had 2 kids, bro. I got 2 7-year-old sisters, right? So one of the baby mamas ain't really messing with her, you know what I'm saying? She got her reasons, you know what I'm saying? Legit reasons. He'll call me, yeah, man, you know, I'm trying to see the sister, but you know, mama be playing, but maybe she'll listen to you if you I'd be like, bro, that ain't no, I'm not doing it. I'm good.
It's
Shit,
true though.
I can see my sister.
It's true though.
But my whole thing is don't try cause I remember one time I was like, yeah, my pop, don't bring that man there. Say less, bro, cause I see you feel some type of way, so I'd never bring that nigga.
And,
Nah,
and I
you
mean,
ain't. Here go my pops. You ain't trying hard.
What is that?
What? Nigga,
What you tell him?
What you say? See, I told you to say this. I'd be like, bro, hold on, pop.
Hey,
Hold
the
on,
whole time
dog.
you talking, you be sitting there, and you went over there and did exactly what I asked you not to do.
It's like, nah, man, you gotta see with her. You gotta keep trying. And I'm like, no, nigga, I'm not doing that. Ain't
You
my
don't want to mess
problem,
up
bro.
y'all relationship.
Exactly, bro. I can see my sister.
But
You can't.
But again, but that's one of the things.
But no,
I feel
but
what you're saying on that.
But they
on
try
that
to
topic.
use the person who is highly convincible. I don't fucking know if that's a word.
No,
But
it's just.
Respected,
I think it's good.
respected.
I was just gonna say, I think it going to that conversation we had 2 weeks ago as far as being an alpha male.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Hey, don't do that to Tay. Hey, don't do that to me.
Oh,
Bro, on camera like that, bro. Both of y'all did that shit. Don't do that shit.
Go ahead.
I'm with this shit. I'm with this shit. What?
But and what I was gonna say after we get finished laughing,
And you gonna put a stupid.
because I'm more mature.
I got
You're
you.
laughing, you know.
Go ahead.
But no, in terms of the like he just said, the respect motherfuckers got for you because you carry yourself a certain way. So it's a reason you get them calls. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. It's a reason I get them calls. It's a reason you get them calls. You know what I'm saying? Cause
It's the reason I get them calls from my little cousins. I've been trying to say that for a minute, but goddamn. Alright, go ahead. Girl, I'm trying to
you
get
got
that
something. You got no. We gonna give you the floor. You got something.
Because Tay excluded me because I was the youngest.
But I was
sibling and
talking
shit.
about siblings.
Yeah, I feel like Dion, yeah.
I get that call
Not to
from
go
my little
against you.
cousin.
No, no, I-
Thank you, Dre.
I feel like
Thank you.
Dion, you are a
if
negative
you
role model.
think about what's his name,
Nah.
hey, if you think about it, bro, if you think about it, when Dion, all the cousins was when they came over, who had to watch them motherfuckers?
Dion.
Dion had to watch. Like damn, Dion, they can't.
They looked up
Had
to
to
me.
be with Dion,
to my
bro.
uncle,
Jeremiah,
uncles and
you know what I'm
aunties.
saying?
They'll look. They won't. If my little cousins having issues respecting their parents or something going on where they not clicking, they'll come to me because it's like I'm that
Come to
middle
you,
piece. I know
yeah.
how to. I'm old enough where I see where they coming from,
Hey,
but I'm young enough to see
shout out
where
shout
I'm
out
going.
Jeremiah,
From
bro.
my young
That
age.
was
So let me say this, Dion. I apologize for excluding you and making you feel excluded. I'm trying to work on me.
The hand justice.
No, I'm trying to work
This
on
nigga.
I'm trying to work on me. I apologize for excluding you. I ain't even gonna say nothing smart. You're a great role. You're a great role model.
Hey, but low key,
Like a dickhead.
but Jeremiah, listen to this man, bro.
Nah, facts. That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, how old is Jeremiah?
now I'm 22.
But he listened to it was kind of like, I was like, what are you listening to? I was listening to that nigga.
You ever had influence?
I ain't say that though,
But you know,
but it's kind of like, shit, we all, both of us young, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't that younger, but it was kind of like, but Jeremiah really looked up to Dion whenever he came on Mason.
No,
Dion, what you do? Dion. I'm like, damn, man, tell him to go to the
But
crib so
even-
we can go over.
even now though, when he come around, they got a certain type of respect.
It's
for Dion.
respect, bro. It's respect.
I don't respect them, but they got a
You
certain
know, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jeremiah do look up to you.
Nah, he do though. Nah, he do.
I don't.
Real.
Never looked up to you a day in my life.
I mean, but like,
Look at me to this day.
I mean, but like the whole thing you said about the alpha male shit, I don't even.
But that was just something about in terms of.
He gonna go back to that shit.
shit.
Hey, he gonna go back to
He
that
wanna
shit.
be
I had to.
right. You wanna be right.
No.
You wanna be right. You wanna be
It's
right.
not even
You
so
wanna
much
be right.
that.
You wanna be right. You wanna be
Hey,
right.
but like
You
I
wanna
was
be
saying,
right.
that shit.
Did
he just say he mature?
correlate.
You know,
Then he just say he mature.
I am.
You know what I'm saying?
Correlate,
I
bro.
am. I'm smarter than y'all. I'm smart.
You know what I'm saying?
You
That
wanna be
don't that don't necessarily have nothing to do with that per se, because it's some quality that all of us have. Just like he said, you old enough to understand that I church you is on some bullshit, but young enough to relate to what they saying and be like, okay, look, man, and to be able to talk to them and it's effective. Because I'm saying the same shit your mama's saying.
right. It's
But-
just in a different.
You respect it more coming
Can
from
that
me.
be
but
a
look,
can
though,
that be an alpha quality though?
For sure.
That's what I.
Don't
But
do that,
it,
church.
it may- but
Nope, I ain't got
it doesn't have nothing to do with
shit.
it,
No,
though.
If
bro,
you
don't do that.
we've been
Can
doing
it be a
good.
quality?
Quality, but I get what you're
We've
saying.
been doing good.
Nothing to do with
We've been doing good.
This close.
Maybe at 13. No, he on some bullshit, bro. I was 13 minutes.
He on some bullshit.
Some bullshit, bro.
I was talking. You've been talking. I've been quiet with the motherfucker. This whole time. I ain't got shit to say.
Hey, man, say what you gotta say.
You know what I'm saying? It could be a quality. It don't necessarily
Hey, that's
have anything. He did. He said it's hour 13. It don't really have nothing to do with that per se. It could be. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't now what I'm envisioning on the alpha side. You coming in they call you to get physical. They call you to talk. This is more of a respect thing. It's like, all right, because that fight shit, I got little cousins like that. Motherfucker been fight, getting into it with their daddy, all type of shit. You ain't nobody finna come tell him shit now. Now I can have a conversation with him. He gonna do what he gonna do anyway.
Still gonna do what you want to do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, and push come to shove, he'll fight behind what the fuck he talking about. So you know what I'm saying? It don't. I consider myself the diplomat of the group. I can come. You know what I'm saying?
That's a character trait.
You feel me?
Y'all
Like,
took that test. Y'all need to take that 16 personality
Be
shit.
quiet.
did. I took it off.
Diplomatic is one of the.
you know what I'm saying? And much
I forget what I was. But
much like what Drake
I
just
ain't
said, I'm cool with a lot of my siblings' mother, excluding my old man. Not that, you know what I'm saying, they may still have a problem. When you're dead, I just crack a joke. When you're dead, I'm going to tell them you asked about it. Just because I don't want to hear that shit. Like, yo, but I got to keep it respectful. This is my, whoever, one of my siblings' mother. I'm never going to disrespect her. Even if she started yelling, I'll leave. Because regardless of what happened or what's being said, if she wrong, it's going to always look like Chris came up, I don't move like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respect you, you know what I'm saying? Period. You feel me? Yeah, you on some bullshit.
Yeah, but that's funny how. In all of our families, people come to us. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be something, bro. That's not no coincidence. Or something like that, bro. That's funny.
But so you had something you was gonna go to, was it in the comments? I don't think it was no comments on this one. I know. I seen it. That's why I caught him out.
He came in.
Oh, he trying to run back. He trying to run back.
He got 40 tabs
Trying to
open.
keep his face straight and shit.
He got 40 tabs
You
open.
see him open his snap.
Well, I'm texting my account.
He wait till
You texting your dog, huh?
it won't open.
Hell no.
It
But
won't
nah.
open. It won't.
But getting back
I
to
was checking
the
the
original,
score to the game.
getting back to the original topic though, saying the father.
No, that's all.
I'll
Get back to the original topic. Saying of a father though, with like you said, Christian, it's been the karma coming back around basically and hitting the children. I said saying of a parent. the karma coming back around and hitting the children, that's lead us straight into the next topic. Can we forgive them for stuff that they did? And what was the original question? Is
Yes,
forgiveness?
you
came up with it. You should know.
It's forgiveness.
Necessary.
Oh, really?
Forgiveness is always
Always necessary. I agree.
Can I forgive my father?
It's-
Yeah.
Of course
Hey,
I
man,
can
Tay.
forgive my
How
father.
did I?
Since you on the live
I am.
now.
Nice try.
I have. I
Nah,
said,
for real, yeah.
Sure.
like
No,
I had
go ahead,
that,
bro.
I had that conversation with my little brother, and we the closest in age. I think I'm 25, like he's just 23, 22, 23. But he got that angst, you know what I'm saying? Church upset about a lot of shit. So his first reaction is to, why this and why church? You don't want to talk, call me later. We're not gonna do this arguing, yelling shit over the phone. Ain't doing that. Ain't gonna do shit in person either.
I ain't
You know what I'm saying? Say what you, you're not gonna keep yelling at me. I'm gonna hang this motherfucker phone up. But even my mother and his mother said the same thing, like, Joe, whatever it is you saying, church hang on to what you like. Cause I thought, I'm like, why he listening to me? I'm in the same situation he in. I'm just not acting on what the fuck he doing. He was like, but look at how you responded, look how he responded. He looking, even if you don't think he looking at that, he looking at that. And me and him had a conversation. I said, dude, if you ain't ready to sit down and chop it up and talk about what you think he did, or he might have slighted you, or he did, and you ain't willing to chop it up and see like, man, what happened? And really be an adult about asking that question, leave it the fuck alone. Because walking around being mad about it, you want to get into it, and you fight motherfuckers, and the police come, and all type of, you ain't nobody but you, and he'll tell you that. You don't want to talk to him, I'm being nice about it. You him fuck around and get into it. He gonna call you at your name. All the yelling and all, you come on, man, cut this goofy shit out, man. And I'd say some shit like that, like, you want some soap opera shit. Stop that shit. You want to talk. Man, when I'm in the church, stop hitting your hand and growling at me. It's gonna go somewhere else. Let's just, you know what I'm saying? So, it's possible. It's possible. And I've done it. And I told him,
How
like,
important
Mary.
Chris gonna get us in a fight in Houston, bro.
Come on, man.
And we gonna have to beat somebody ass.
Somebody walk
We
in
gonna
the
be
door, he
Dion
gonna stop touching
or
me,
Chris
man.
ass.
Get out of my
Niggas
face now.
Wait.
They were respectful.
Nah,
They-
it definitely wouldn't be Dion.
What?
To get us into a fight, it wouldn't be
It
Dion.
wouldn't be me neither.
And,
Hey, nah, it
Nah, it ain't gonna be
and so,
Tay,
next,
bro.
so let me finish.
It-
It ain't gonna be.
Hold
It ain't gonna be
No,
Tay.
it is though. Hey, but look, you know what's funny though?
It ain't
gonna be-
Nah,
nah,
fuck all that. I'm
It ain't gonna be
no,
Tay.
it's
They
gonna
don't
be-
want to do that.
No, hold on. You know what's funny though? Last time we was at the motherfucking gym, who was they in there competing with? When they saw you hit your motherfucking set, who was they talking about?
It was
You.
too, that's because of how I carry myself.
So
It ain't because I was in a fight in the gym.
No,
No,
it
it's
couldn't
so.
they was on some bullshit. I ain't like
Long story short, right? We was in the gym working out. It was a group of guys on the side of us
Like
working
four.
out. It was like 4 or
It was
5
us two.
guys working out. It's me and him.
Glad I'm like that.
So I'm doing.
Oh, God.
So Chris was doing his
Y'all
set.
good?
Chris was doing his set. It only happens when I talk. Fuck what I'm saying. Timestamp.
Anyways, this is what I was gonna say though.
Wow.
Go ahead, man. I
But
know I
for
want
real,
to hit it.
it was Chris was doing his set. So the guys they come over, they on the machine right next to us. So I sit down, I start doing my set. All of a sudden,
he said.
we need to be. Hold on.
He said he was like, well, hold on, look what he doing.
He was like, oh, right.
Exactly what he
He was
said.
like, look what he doing.
That's it. He's
I was smaller than them. Like, I was the smallest person over them. He told us, wait, we should start it off with this. Look what he doing.
Now,
Okay.
and there was one part, everybody else wasn't, because old boy was like, well, hold on, nigga, we should have started the walk for the go after that. You know, on some funnies, he like, yo, that shit too heavy. What are you doing?
Right.
They want to get on the battle room, and I'm like, these niggas doing.
Right. They should
Right.
start.
It's-
Okay. They weren't trying to come at you though.
No, they weren't trying to come.
Oh,
It was
okay.
really like, motherfucker was watching and it's just like, why he can do this and I can't.
Right. Type
Because
shit.
then somebody even made the comment.
That was bench.
Nah, we was like doing the chest press thing.
Oh, okay.
Machine.
And he was like, shit, well, it's only my first week back.
You said what?
What the fuck do this got to do with the topic?
He telling us.
This was a.
We talking about the fight. Who's
First of
gonna?
all-
We talking about him kicking it off.
Kicking
the
shit
house.
off.
Do you remember?
First things first.
Yeah, we talking about him kicking it off.
That's the guy. I bet.
You should have came
Stop,
to him
stop,
because he
stop.
brought it up.
Who's done though?
I
They
definitely
challenge
forgot
you,
what
not
I was
me.
gonna say shit.
They challenge
But
you, not
nah,
me.
if we was to get into it with a motherfucker in Houston, for real, like shot, it'd
I mean,
definitely
come on,
be me.
bro.
It's because
Exactly. It would be
Oh,
Tay.
think so.
Tay angry all the
because
time.
I don't like crowds. So when I'm in a crowd of people, I'm easily agitated. So motherfucker bump
That's a
me,
fact.
motherfucker bump me, hey bro, motherfucker got one more time to bump me, and it's going up.
And if I'm standing there,
It's either gonna be Tay or Drake. It ain't gonna be Drake. It's gonna be 2-Cup Drake or Tay. 2-Cup Drake. It's gonna be 2-Cup
regular Drake.
That's gonna be the whole trip.
But then it'll be Drake before me.
Cognac Drake,
2-Cup
Cognac
Drake,
Drake,
the whole
2-Cup
motherfucking
Drake, or Tay. Either
I'm in
Cognac
that
Drake.
Cognac. I ain't gonna be
Cognac
sober.
Coupe. Cognac Coupe.
I like
2-Cup Drake.
No, I don't like. I don't drink cognac. You ever seen me drink cognac? No, nigga. It's Clear
But-
Cup Coupe, boy.
You got to do say it long.
But
I forgot what we.
And every time I'm with him, he was in Walmart. We walk past a
You
group of
finna
niggas.
fight Wally World, bro.
I wasn't finna.
No,
He
he
was,
wasn't, but
he
yo-
was on some violent shit.
yo,
See, that's what I'm saying, Chris.
Hold on, Drake. The only time that happened, we was down in Carbondale. When they threw that bottle across the street, I said, no, I'm slowing down, man. But I'm just, he did, I said, we shut the little door. I said, oh yeah, they probably think we
But
did
see,
all the time.
I've been there. I know that type of goofy shit happening.
It could be him.
Motherfucker ain't doing it to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. He was on some violent shit in
We
Walmart.
was in Walmart, it was like 10 niggas.
Same type of time, Chris. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, yeah, he was supposed
Oh, nah.
We was in
if
Walmart.
it's there, we gonna be
to.
there.
10 niggas walking past. We laughing and tripping. They started singing motherfucker Bruce Shiesty. I said, nah, motherfucker getting stabbed. It's too many. I said, oh, it's two. I said, oh, the ladies coming out now.
Don't sing no violent song around me. I don't like it. I feel like it's a
Nah,
threat.
that shit, yeah.
And loud, like
Loud too, like you want to be
Yeah, don't
noticed.
do that.
yeah.
Big brr. Big dive. What you talking
Yeah,
about?
You gonna get your
They got a box your size with your
I don't
name
like
on it.
nah, two cup drink, but I don't be on that sober like.
But no, I ain't never really seen you in conflict, or like all us in conflict. Like, when there's something like that.
Ain't no
It
talk.
ain't finna be too much talking, bro.
Nah, it ain't.
Bro, what y'all listen? We ain't trying to.
See, we weren't trying to, but
But
now.
if it has to be that,
Now
It's
y'all
gonna
done
go
did
there.
shit.
I'm not
Y'all
gonna
done
do all
did
the talk.
shit.
After I say that,
Cause
I
I ain't
say
gonna
that
be no
song.
bitch.
I'm
You
not
know
wasting
what I'm saying?
my energy talking to you. We ain't finna do all
It
this
ain't
shit
even
together.
about being scary. It's just now I feel like I gotta protect myself.
Yeah.
Now I'm in defensive mode, and whatever I do is because I was defending myself.
I don't want no problem.
I don't want no problem.
I was scared.
I was scared, so I defended myself.
back to the topic. Though. We
Yeah,
definitely
that
drifted
shit,
way
yeah.
off topic. We was having-
But that's about the forgiveness.
Chris was
Yeah.
talking
29th. We in
Chris was
Houston.
talking
We in
about-
Class A dickheads in Houston. 29th.
Go ahead.
We been saying Houston. Don't do that to me, bro.
Yeah, the day.
We been saying that shit, bro.
Go ahead.
Oh, they coming to get us. Oh shit.
They
I
are.
said that shit.
Go
They
ahead,
coming to
man.
get our ass, bro.
Nah,
Too much. That's why
What about you, more
Hey,
child
Dion-
niggas?
Hey, Dion, sit down. What the fuck is so much? Go ahead.
Nah, man, to go
Oh,
back into what
shit.
Chris was telling about his brother, I think I can attest to how important forgiveness is. I think it's super important because, as y'all know, like, I ain't grow up with my pops my whole life, so when he came back around, I think that was like a big defining moment for me. Like I talked about it earlier on the podcast. I mean, not earlier in the podcast, but like in one of the earlier episodes, I talked about it. It's instrumental to growth.
Drake at the end of this, no fans.
I couldn't be, bro.
I bitch on 61, bro.
I couldn't be.
It did get warmer though. I was cold at first. That's why I cut that bitch off.
They say it's only me.
I couldn't be, the person that I wanted to be if I ain't let
Oh damn, it is,
a
bro.
lot of shit from. I couldn't be who I wanted to be if I didn't let a lot of that shit go like that. A lot of this shit go to happen like. It's like it was a lot of like you talked about your little brother being mad for no reason.
Oh no, he definitely had a reason.
Well,
Irrational. I
you
don't
know
like
what I'm saying? Like, just being mad all the time. I definitely can attest to this. But I don't even know what I'm mad about, but I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? But when he came, my pops came back, it's just like, all right, bro. I just looked at it like, bro, you got shit to lose. I done made it this far. It's like, hey, you got shit to lose. So it's really like, just let it go. Like, it is what it is. Like you said, hear a motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? Listen to see, because
At least.
we create our own narratives a lot of the time. It don't even be shit that really happens.
All the time.
Well, you listen to like what your mama said.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out
Hey.
to my OG, because she ain't never down talk my old
That's a
man. You know
fact.
what I'm saying? She ain't never speak bad about him.
That's what's up.
And then like to go into what you just said, like my little cousin was on Facebook not too long ago. He was talking reckless about my uncle, and everybody on there hyping the shit up. And I know I'm like Facebook drama. I do not do that shit at all. That shit is goofy. I hear my little cousin like, bro, you wanna have a conversation, but Facebook ain't the place to holler at your old man. So he wanted to talk about it under the post. I said, hit my inbox, bro. Inbox me and we can talk. And I told him, I said, bro, I've been in your shoes. I know what it feel like. And you entitled to feel how you want to feel.
Sure.
But you definitely have to give the person that you upset with, whether it's whoever it is, give them a chance to explain, to give you a better understanding, because you just walking around with, no, fuck that, this is what it is, and I know it's like that, bro, because all the time it's not what you think it is.
You gonna be tired of them all.
It be a reason, bro. Bro, it take a lot to walk around and just be
Man,
angry.
boy, you gonna look
promise
70
you.
in a couple of years.
I mean,
More
Cause I mean-
energy.
Because I mean, before, a motherfucker, yeah, hey, tell you look just like it. Fuck that nigga, I don't like him.
I wouldn't even talk to your ass.
But
Fuck is wrong with
that's
you,
just what it was. Every time I went around my family, ooh boy, you look just like your daddy. Fuck dude, bro, why you steady bringing him up? I don't even talk to him. Fuck him.
Hey, you know, we never brought your pops up though. But y'all never brought my pops up. It wasn't like, though. That's crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? But like, just forgiveness is important, man.
It's very important.
And whatever y'all doing, it's for personal growth. Don't forgive them, motherfucker, because like, oh, that's the right thing to do. Forgive them because you actually mean it, not for them, for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's being angry. That's a lot of baggage to carry around.
That's what it is. And
You
listen,
gonna
I ain't gonna lie to
tired.
y'all. I know how important. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that's for a long time.
But now having this conversation, like, I personally forgave. What you say?
Your ass up. I'm talking some not any bullshit now.
I try to play it off. But personally, I forgave, but I didn't forgive that person in person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, I didn't forgive my mother. Like, hey, look,
like have a conversation.
like I just did it
Like, I
for
fuck-
myself.
yeah.
Like,
I ain't
which
gonna-
is more important, to be
Sure.
honest, than telling another motherfucker it's okay. But like, I never had to talk with my pops. Like, yo, it's cool. Like, I know you did. You know what I'm saying? Even with my OG, I never even sat down with my. Look, man, I ain't really like when I was a kid how you boom, boom, but I forgive you. So I got to forgive both of them motherfuckers in person though. I think that'd be a powerful thing.
I
though,
have to
for real.
myself and in person for both.
See, I did the
Never
in
did
person
in person.
joint, but because I know at the end of the day, whatever you do, it's affecting me because of my reaction to what you did. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily what you did, it's my reaction at the end of the day. So my reaction was that shit fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
And,
So,
and you got a valid point. That's always my segue into that conversation. It usually has something to do with my little brother, who we know, which is the youngest, Brandon. There's something to
that's
do
the
with
one
them.
that you put in the Facebook?
Yeah. No. That's the one I said that will snap off.
Oh, okay.
Brandon is 15,
Okay.
so we got the same mother and father.
Okay.
So if like a couple episodes ago, y'all asked me like if I seen one of my child doing something I was doing, I use him, because if I see him carrying himself or him being nonchalant about a whole lot of shit. If I see him exhibiting certain traits, like, all right, just
Right,
showing
right.
general disinterest in certain shit, try to cut that shit out. Because you're gonna find yourself regretting a whole lot because you didn't put forth your best. You know what I'm saying? Cut that shit out. And I always find a way to segue something. Like if my mother and father arguing about something pertaining to me, I'm grown. I'm like, whatever. Only thing y'all gotta worry about is me getting killed or something. Only time y'all gotta come together or some shit like that. You gotta worry about me. I'm straight. With him though, he ain't out. He not out the nest yet. So when it come to him, this is paramount that y'all ain't been together and have long. Cut the shit, man. If I bring something to you, this time I'm asking you to handle it. I don't need you to match what she's doing. No, okay, mom, stop doing that. Knowing how you gonna, knowing the reaction you're gonna get, and no, don't do that. Don't antagonize. Pop, stop responding like you gotta respond to everything. You don't have to respond to everything. Just listen to the shit. All right, she got a point. She got, and he brought something to my attention one time. Me and him was chopping it up in person. And I noticed the look he gave me. Then we had a conversation about it maybe a week or so. He like, man, because the other day when you said your mama said this and the third, I ain't like the way you did. Pop, ain't nobody come in here and raise up or I just brought something to your attention. Because you couldn't have saw what I saw or heard what I heard by judging by your reaction. That ain't cool. At the end of the day, they still my mama and you my father. This can't go on. I'd rather y'all not talk to each other unless he got something to do with him. And y'all wonder why I care about something. Well, what you mean? That's why I don't tell y'all shit. That's why y'all don't find out. That's why y'all don't find out bad shit about me till they hit the fan. You be like, yo,
why you ain't tell me?
6 months for what?
Because
what you know what I'm saying? What I'm.
that motherfuckers be hurt too.
And I had to pay attention to that. I'm like, yo, he like certain shit. He be like, yo, he really his feelings for real be hurt. I be like, damn, you be alright. You know what I'm saying? And not even really and even with my old girl, be like, yo, y'all gotta. The shit that y'all be doing, man, you gotta stop hugging. Let him breathe, man. It's gonna start the resentment. I'm telling you. How you figure that? I did. Cut the shit, man. Stop doing it.
Right. Nah, that's
and not even saying it in a like, I'll tell them like, yo, we having a real conversation. You have to stop doing it.
But they don't like their kids to be real, bro.
No, I mean,
parents don't like their kids to be real.
The older you
They
get, sit back. Yeah,
you know
they
what I'm
gotta
saying?
sit back and realize
and the older you get, like,
they start accepting it more.
And they go back to what y'all said earlier.
Late teens, early 20s.
They ain't
You know what I'm saying? But now that you older,
Even when you was, I don't give a fuck how, you was 7, your ass made sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I tell
when I was
now.
a student, I'm like, man, that motherfucker.
He
I'm
gonna
a
go-
teacher. Fuck that.
And see, you had a pocket.
You know what I'm saying?
You both.
But then I sit back and be like, man, that motherfucker.
Because I
nigga
tell
right.
Had me on the rope.
I was telling my brother that even now. Now I tell him like, yo, it ain't what you finish your delivery. You know what you're doing. You antagonize me. Cut the shit, right? But I'm like, Brandon, just shut up and stop. I told you. You gotta tell you every move. When mama do this and do this, she gonna whoop your ass, man. Stop doing that. That's not my house, bro. So if he called me and tried to get up church, first of all, I don't run up. That's number one.
Right.
That's our mama. Cut that shit out. Mom, it's a simple question. All you gotta do is answer. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's a fact. It's a simple thing. Yeah.
I think the big thing with that is like what you saying, like parents don't listen, like especially like my OG, right? So y'all know the situation with my sister, like struggling with mental health. And like that shit was going on for so long, but like you said, every time it was brought to me from my mama, it was like, oh, she just blah blah this for attention. And it finally boiled over into like not to get too personal, but it boiled over into a suicide attempt. It's like I think she's doing it for attention.
You motherfucker cut this shit out.
And motherfucker text me and I text her back immediately and said, bro, whether this for attention or not,
The fact that she
you need to tune in. You know what I'm saying? You need to see what's going on. Cause it's like, it's almost like to a point where it's like they feel like, oh fuck my feelings ain't credited for what I'm saying don't make sense. Don't nobody care about me. And you seeing that a lot, more and more, like with the younger generation, like the suicide shit is at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like ain't nobody listening to me. You know what I'm saying? Because when we grew up, shut your mouth.
Social media too, though.
I'm the adult.
Definitely.
You know, that absolutely social media, but it's like, I'm the adult, you the child, shut your mouth, listen to me.
Respect your elders.
This generation built for that.
They can't take it, boy. They can't take it.
We knew to shut the, like, Adults
we might slam the door. And
What do you do? What do you
Oh,
do?
man, you fucking no, I can't.
What?
Sit down,
nudge.
Go back to my
Nah, that's
Hey,
real
good
though.
pillow.
Yeah.
I got a funny story.
Who was fighting the ass and shit in that movie?
I got a funny story. My mama slapped me in front of Dion. Dion laughed. I went in the bathroom. I was like, she ain't even fucking hurt me.
Hey,
I'm in the mirror. I'm in the crunch. She ain't hurt me. I came back out. He on the couch holding it. Nah, bro, you see, she put a fucking whip on me. I ain't
Hey,
even cry.
he on the asshole.
Slap the dog shit out of him. He told me it ain't hurt. He ain't hurt. I
Hey.
jumped.
At least I would have hit her with the A-tail for the goal.
No. We was standing on fours and he wasn't going.
I wasn't going home.
Hey,
Hey, I was on a bulletin joint.
Joe, hey, she smacked me. I pulled the camera off. Smack me, bitch! I'm in the bathroom crying. Watch this.
What?
Watch this.
What?
No.
What the fuck you gonna do?
And he did this.
But nah, for real, like.
Slapping dogs.
Nigga said, watch this.
That's when I knew I was gonna live for
Hey,
it. She ain't
yeah.
gonna never do that no more.
He on the asshole. He on the couch laughing.
I'm laughing. I ain't holding shit.
I jumped first like, I hope she'll come over here. Don't come over here,
Woo,
please.
shit.
But once she went in her room, Tay had to come back out. Yeah.
And
I'm gonna wait. We gonna play the game, and I'm gonna laugh later.
I know, I'm finna laugh. Hey, as soon as motherfucker plug in the game, I'm gonna look back. Slap the shit out you, Joe.
Cut my game off.
So,
You can't play my game no more.
we ain't playing. Oh, you go say in the stay together?
Now we finna go to sleep.
Oh, hey,
Now I'm gonna laugh. Now I'm gonna laugh myself to sleep. Yeah.
He gonna laugh and say,
But nah, for real,
Watch
this,
this my hand in your face.
this generation, man, they can't.
Nah, they can't take
They
that.
can't take that hard parent, man. I think that's.
I don't think it's so much better.
It's social,
It's
like Dre
different,
said, social media got a big influence because
Yeah,
these
the
kids.
family dynamic smaller too.
The family dynamic is definitely smaller, but social media play a big role because it's like these kids have an opinion on the internet, so they bring that shit home.
They bring that shit in the workplace. Think about work, bro. Like,
This is
if you
something-
work with younger people, bro, the manager, the boss, whoever, gotta realize, damn, I can't even talk to him the same way I talk to Mr. Whoever the fuck that's 50. You know what I'm saying? Because he gon' now he in his feelings. Bro, I just told you, can you please come in? And they take, you always gotta go. Bro, I see it all the time in Walmart, all these organizations, companies, where the younger people really get in their feelings, bro. They be like, damn, bro, you
Hey,
at
I'm
work.
just saying, Church.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
yo,
at work,
If you
man.
don't like it, man, go home.
Exactly,
Shit
bro.
get real simple.
So you gotta talk to them different. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
Fuck your feelings, nigga. Ain't shit fat. You gotta talk to nobody how.
But they don't.
That-
But on
you
some
are
real shit.
unprepared to deal
What
with
generation?
shit.
You got
gotta
Generation
learn to
Z.
change the time. Though. Like if they a little soft,
As a
you
manager,
gotta do
as a
something.
boss, you gotta know
Even
how
as
to
a
work
parent
with your
too,
people.
though.
Not
I'm
even
not
that.
saying that you-
I wouldn't
that you
use the
just
word
have to
soft.
dictate.
You just
Right,
gotta
yeah.
learn how to
Change.
communicate
Communicate better.
with
Yeah.
these people, cause you
These
can't
people.
talk.
I'm fucking with
You can't talk to them the same way you talk to your Generation X or your upper millennials. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll probably take that shit on
Nope.
the chin.
you. Nope, I ain't taking shit.
I'm gonna be in my feelings. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna take that shit. But I'm gonna be like,
What I
man,
said.
but I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my thing. If you communicate
What's said
effectively,
and how it's said.
respectfully, like, all right, that's cool. But if you bad with this to church, let me give you a hand while you talking to me,
Hey, I'm on the podcast right now. We live. Look,
Yeah.
look, we live, bro. Look. We live.
Like,
This is great intermission.
What time is it? 1:35.
Send it to me. Oh yeah, send that to me. Send that to me, and I'm gonna send it to
so
him.
we're gonna be done in like
He was
5
just talking about
5
items.
But for sure, like, yeah, I tell those shit, hey, But you know what I'm saying? Like I think this generation, like forgiveness is just like.
Tell him we say, hey.
Dion the Tay said that's Tay right there.
Hey, Mom.
She Tay. That's
Hey,
Dion. You don't know C Spitter. You don't know him.
Hey, Mom.
But alright, Mom. I'm gonna send it to me. So I can
He's
send it
still
to
an
me.
Oreos, hey mom.
Alright.
But
See, my mom put motherfuckers on, boy.
But nah, like there's forgiveness is super important, man, and I think a lot of parents need to understand it because I don't know about y'all parents, but my mama said in her ways, bro. She's so
All our parents out, bro.
she's so in that I'm the parent, you the child. She's so sitting like
Forever though.
She
Like,
not
you will
like
always be.
She not
Holy
like that
type
with
shit,
me
bro.
as much as she is with my sister. And I think that like because as much as she don't, they got the same attitude. They got the same exact attitude. So she come to me, well, your sister pissing me off because she did. Mom,
Sound
you
like something
do
you
that. I know, because I don't do that. Yes, you do.
Y'all pissing me
That's
off.
how my sister and my mama is.
You know what I'm saying?
Same
So,
way, bro.
but she like, so she'll hold the grill. Like my mom and my sister ain't talking. It's hilarious. They walk through the. I swear to God, they would walk through the house. They be sitting, have close me and Chris sitting, and act like the other motherfucker not there. I swear.
I was quiet as hell.
I enjoy it. So I'm glad y'all ain't talking. Yeah, 'cause both y'all talk loud than a motherfucker. I hate when y'all be loud.
Say, could you tell Mom I'm not doing that? We ain't doing that one.
Nah, with my sister, she like to keep it balanced. Like she know, like I ain't got time. Mom, how you doing? You still mad? Andre, she still mad because I did. That's my sister, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like my OG really be mad though, you know. But my sister be like, come on, like Mom, it ain't even that serious. Like, what you doing, bro? Like. But they really do be, they act
mad.
alike. They get mad, but they act alike,
That's
bro. They
and
act
it's
alike.
funny.
That's why they clash.
It's funny to watch it.
There you
They
go.
they
There you go.
get into it so much. I be like, Joe, y'all into it over that?
And you be like, Joe, what happened?
Don't even be
No,
that
I'm
serious,
saying,
bro.
Joe, let that
I
shit
tried
go.
to tell your sister not to get. Come on.
And you know, I'm close with my grandma, so I be talking to my grandma about my mama. Like, you know, growing up, I be like, she like, yeah. She like, she got a nasty attitude, but your mama got a nasty attitude too. Oh, I know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I see
Your
it.
grandma,
She's hilarious.
she's a real OG, bro. Real.
My grandma-
Shout out G, man.
Shout out my grandma, man.
Andre, with your little ugly self. That's what she said. Oh, your little ugly self.
He
That's
never call me that. He like me.
Hey,
You always call me black.
He
never call me that. You always call me
ugly
black.
self. Your ugly self.
You always
Shout
said black.
out Mama Jean, man. I
Uh-huh.
miss Jean, man. She had all the candy. I'm on Mama,
No,
bro.
for real, I had all.
And
I was really.
And movies.
Bro.
Damn.
Old flick collection.
That's how I
came
seen
out.
something. Whoa.
And on that note,
that shit was wild.
on that
Hey,
note,
but it-
Oh,
That's
my
your
God,
grandma?
yeah, close it
you
out.
got some, you got some
Yeah,
shit
close that
that
shit out,
Christian.
bro.
No, man.
Close that shit out.
Next week, Christian gonna come with some
This
useless
bitch
shit,
almost
man.
said
It's been,
2 hours,
it's been
boy.
a minute since Christian had some useless shit, so we gonna come back with that next week.
Flick collection. Wow, boy.
Thank y'all for tuning in
She's
to another
fine,
episode of Class A Dickheads. Man, we're gonna go ahead and shout out everybody with their businesses. But we gonna shout out. If you in the comments and you still watching, go ahead and drop your business on. But we gonna go ahead and kick this one off with Drake. Go ahead, Drake, do your thing. Promote yourself.
Oh, shit.
Promote yourself. Now, like here. Pump.
Promote myself. Hey, look, man. First off, thank y'all for watching, man. We really appreciate y'all. You know, we don't really look for no reward for this. This is what we do all the time. That was good, wasn't it? Anyways.
Yourself.
No. But that was the introduction.
Okay.
Cut that out. Alright, bet. Boom. So look, we got Crumbs Caviar, my podcast. You know, we finna drop our season 1 coming soon. We got a lot of cool people on the podcast for season 1. In particular, look, one of my friends who started Molo was a freight brokerage company. They them motherfuckers finna make $600 million, so that's one of our top interviews on the thing right there. So that's coming soon, bro. Clothing line. Oh, they ain't got no shirts on. Hey, so alright, hold me accountable. That's cool. So New Beliefs coming, man. I ain't really been making no music. That shit not a priority right now for me. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I'm being honest. But hey, low key though, Cryptodemics. That's really coming soon. We got a crypto course coming out. Y'all look out for that, man. I'm working.
Y'all gotta pay for that shit too, man.
That's It ain't gonna be no $1,000, $100. It ain't gonna be that. We really just trying to give people knowledge, man. And I really been 16-hour days, man. I still working 9 to 5, but I still put in work for that course, man. So we can put my people on with this crypto shit for real, cause this shit is really coming fast. And I want my people to be ready to set themselves up for it. You know what I'm saying? So the course coming soon. And you know, man, hey, man, we doing this shit, bro. Shout out Class A dickheads, man.
Go ahead, Tay.
Shout out me, you know what I'm saying, Build Tolerance Fitness. Any nutritional advice, fitness advice, whatever you need, personal training, meal plans, whatever you need, workout plans, I got you. Hit me on here. I'ma redo my whole Instagram because I ain't really too active on Instagram. But if you message me on that, I will respond because I still like get the messages and stuff. But I'm more active on Facebook than I am on Instagram. So if you got any questions, anything, even if you know somebody who looking for somebody to get into fitness, man, hit me. I ain't turning nobody down, and if I can help them or if I know somebody that can help them, I'm gonna definitely lead them into the right direction. So definitely get in tune with me. Shout out to, you know, Class A dickheads. We working. It's, you know, that's just what it is. We working.
Shout out myself, you know what I'm saying, on church. Appreciate that, dog.
Hey, that shit raw, right? That shit raw.
On side.
He Thrive on Facebook. Got some good news today, man. Got some big shit coming, man. I'm gonna start fucking around with the juices tomorrow officially. Make a couple, you know what I'm saying? Got me some packs and everything coming in.
The mail is known.
For real. I ordered that today and they just said, hey, this should be here tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? Along with the sea moss, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my cousin. Shout out Johnny. Definitely put me in a hella fast position. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her again by way of I believe right outside Atlanta. Doing her thing, so big shit on the way. Step it up on, you know what I'm saying, for myself on the business side. You know what it is. Yeah. I told you that shit is.
Hey, stop.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, that's what I got from the spot. Well, I told you what he got to say.
Focus, man. Focus.
That's it. Yeah. And you know
and last but not no, you already said this.
And you know what I'm saying, we did start off talking about it earlier on in the episode. I am, you know what I'm saying, getting back into, you know what I'm saying, financial services, emphasis on life insurance and annuities. You know what I'm saying, looking to be licensed that first week of July. So get at me. I heard Ginger said something about a 401k plan, whatever it was she talking about. Real free.
You at home sitting on your couch right now anyways.
These guys are dead.
Hey, y'all remember the nigga with the did he wear a Kango on? He had a Kango on.
Yeah, it was. Average nigga.
Moses said, I was 13.
I was
13, like.
He made you want to go to college. You
No, he
know
did.
that?
No, he did, bro. He scared me more than wanted to go. I was like, nigga, what's his name? I'm in 8th grade.
I didn't like that nigga.
Go ahead.
I didn't like that nigga. But shout out Class A dickheads. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go follow our Instagram and our YouTube page. We got another video being uploaded very soon in the YouTube. We got Homicide C running the Instagram. He upload a lot of funny shit on the daily. So just check us out on that. Alright, gang.